Evening everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope we're all well. Welcome along to another live stream from Knuston Farm. Evening Stuart, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Had a good day?
Microphone activated. Sound resumed.
So let me bring you two back in tonight, I should say. I'm pleased to see that CouchBot is working in Discord tonight, so notifications are working again. So let's get straight on with it. Picking up from where we left off last night on here. Which unfortunately I forgot to save the GPS course again. So it could be a bit interesting. Hey Hodge, how are you doing? So we'll have to just get up there and reset the GPS. Yeah, all good here, thanks to it. Weeds. I hate weeds. They weren't there 5 minutes ago when I booted the game up. Gonna be finishing drilling this field to start with, Stuart. Shut the door on the tractor. Turn the sound up again actually now. To have it turned down earlier when I was doing something else. Just get this set up again. Get rid of that offset, it always seems to like on this drill. So we filled this up with seed now, shortly before I went live. Blimey, Nightbot is working as well. Can't be a good sign if all the bots are working. Got to get this field drilled, then do the headlands on here. So I need subsoiling first. I do like this tractor. So I'll get this field finished tonight, and I also want to be able to start selling some crop. So we're a little bit short on funds, as you can see in the top corner. Thanks, Stuart. Much appreciated. Too much more left in this corner. At least it's had one load of fertiliser with this drill, which should speed things up for us compared to the old Lemken we had before. Yeah, that really is a nice tractor, this one, Lev 74. We might get the other John Deere on here yet. What have done a review on? Don't blame me, Stuart. If I can just sort the sounds out a little bit on this one to get them off that dodgy repeat they're on, that'd be even better. So I've got the gear change one, but we've got no constant running sound on here. Put another one in there, and then we'll have to just subsoil the headlands. That bit we'll have to do ourselves, we can't put a helper on that. Especially after we've drilled the middle of the field. I wouldn't even trust Corsair to do it. To be fair, I wouldn't trust Corsair to do it even if we hadn't drilled the middle of the field. So how many of us are eating our own body weight in chocolate over the last couple of days? Move this over a bit out of the way. So we just need to hop out. Take the fence over again. I'll just have to turn the sound down a bit with this one. The John Deere's a bit quieter than this. Blimey, someone who doesn't like chocolate. Hey SG, how are you doing? That is the realistic size for those tractors, 1174. Horsepowers are right for them, because the 8s took over at that horsepower. As long as it's brown and tastes chocolatey, I'm not too worried. What sort of chocolate is this? It is Stuart. Was a Galaxy egg I ate last and some minstrels. Still got a Mars one here. I think I've probably got 3 times around the field to do with this. I think that's why they're such a light tractor. They were big, but they had the right sort of horsepower for doing just about everything. Yeah, I've got some Mars bars here. What makes you think that, SG? The fact I haven't sent it to you? Probably be getting on here a little bit later. Maybe. Not sure yet. So we now not got any small tractors on here. They're all big ones. Not mean at all. It is a private mod. You can't have everything that I've got my hands on. Put it this way, it took about an hour to do. Just working out how to do it. It took the time. Going backwards and forwards into the game with it. You don't even know what I've done to it. You know I've done something to the sounds, but you don't know what else I've done on there. You thought Nathan had done it, didn't you? Oh, I've done more than remove the number plate from it. Ah, so you were surprised when he sent you in my direction then? So question is on here, we've now got 4 tractors all around, or 3 of them around the same size. So the 7930 is staying, but out of the 724 Fent and the 7310R, which one of those two should really go? If we're going to sell one, so either going to be the 7310 or the 724. Bye Stuart, thanks for stopping by. Hey Rabbit Man, how are you doing? It's looking like it's more likely to be 4 rounds at the minute on the field. About 2 rounds of the drill then. Hope everyone enjoyed this afternoon's video if you've had the chance to have a look at it.
The bale cannon.
Yep, the bale cannon. It's not difficult to work out how to do it, SG, if you just take your time and compare between another file. Yeah, it's a nice mod, but I was going to try and remove the bale thrower from it in Giant's Editor, but I've never seen anything like it with the i3D files. They're a mess. So many of them in there. He's not made it easy to modify. Are you not back at prison or school tomorrow, SG? There will be another slightly funny mod review coming up at some point this week. Just got to work out how to do it yet. You part-timer. Hi Tom, how are you doing tonight? Certainly do. Had this week off because the kids have gone back to school, so it'll be quiet for me to have a week off.
I've got another week.
That's unlucky.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you are part-time RSG, because I'll still do some work even though I'm not actually going out to work. Then you've just had 2 weeks off. No, they broke up a week later than you did, SG. I think you'll find. That's right, ain't it, Dal?
Yeah, they broke up a week. Oh, you broke up a week earlier before then. I don't want to stagger it, doesn't it?
No, it's a bit ridiculous, that one. No, you've been supervised in SG. Have you, Tom? They probably said you'd been working, so I was shocked if you actually done any real work. So just telling other people what to do. Weeds are bound to jump in behind us sooner or later. Once we drill these headlands. Oh, don't tell me it's full of conspiracy theories.
Yeah, link it me.
Don't try and put a link in chat, it won't end well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
chat.
BM dog on Discord.
Nightbot doesn't like links in chat. And this night boss working tonight is bound to be bad tempered. GPS does straight lines at the moment, not curves. These headlands are not straight. And if you need GPS on Motherboard, that's a sorry state of affairs the size the fields are on there.
Don't need GPS on there. Oh,
Yeah, but he's a lazy ass teenager, isn't he?
true. Probably didn't sports play.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting type of program, I imagine. Some quite airy places when they're deserted, those type of things. If only the walls could talk. You'll find no arguments from us there, SG. That's a lot of subs. Got to go up the other side again. Do a little bit at the top and back down the bottom, will be done. Then get the field drilled. Guessing one of these two needs a service as well. Probably the subsoiler. After doing this lot. Won't take long to get 2 rounds of the headland done with the drill. I think that's his eventual plan, Tom. What I can remember about it. Sure, when he first talked about doing it. Adaptive curve was mentioned. Used to make good use of that ploughing on land with a crawler. Hi Michael, how you doing? Been seeing you about for a little while. sea of weeds there, not quite what I had in mind for this field after we drilled it. Let's just get this side done. Work always gets in the way. Don't think it'll quite fit in one width up there, but we should try. So I think from memory we've got a Metagrow video going out tomorrow. And probably Marwell the day after, but that may change. Could predominantly sort of Marwell Metagrow mix at the moment. There's something else thrown in probably towards the end of the week. It's going to be Thursday or Friday at the moment. Now you've done it, Tom.
I'm not getting involved in any up here all night.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
Not in my
won't.
chat. We know Dal was born there and originates from Area 51 with some of the things he comes out with. Area 51 is to an Area 50 and Area 52, isn't it?
Yeah. Right in the middle.
Yep. No, he hasn't, Tom. Which he has, though, and there's a correspondence one in there for conspiracy theories and all manner of other things. But not for those of a sensitive disposition. That's probably accurate.
No, I ain't got a school.
So if he wants conspiracy stuff, Witches is the best one, and
Oh yeah, which has got conspiracy room.
only approach if wearing tin foil on your head. Now, She, did you read the Veet review I put in there last night?
Tom, I'll get Richie to send you a PM.
If you didn't read the review I put in Witch's Discord last night, you want to, because it will make you laugh, probably. Not quite as much as having GD read it to you, but
Yeah.
Tom, whose Discord are you in?
turn the sound up again with this one. Ain't quite as quiet. VF Swandal.
Okay.
Get these headlands drilled, then I'll have to lease ourselves a lorry to take the stuff to the shop with. So no one sort of answered when I said which tractor do we sell, the 7310 or the 724. I'm leaning towards the 7310, given what I'm going to be buying next. I think it's fair to say the four of us here in TeamSpeak, our cheeks ached last night after we'd read that.
It is a good review.
Certainly is. Welcome along Farm Life Gaming, how are we doing? Be another small bit to do in this top corner by the looks of it. I'll get the 2 headland rounds done first though. It failed testing the first time, Farm Life. That's about as much as we know at the moment. I'm okay, thanks. Milton,
Yes.
chat please.
Ban them because they're always in stupid places.
Yeah.
Banning
Yes, sir.
comes into streamers all the time.
Yeah, that's the second time I've had that sort of message from them.
Yeah.
You got that one, there's another one, but I can't remember what it's called. It's the same sort of thing, but
Yeah.
Done.
Yep. I don't know exactly what Oakfield failed on. Do you, Dal?
I thought it was just textures. I think.
Nothing too major then, like that.
No.
Just, sounds like just textures, Farm Life Gaming. So if he gets that sorted, it shouldn't be too bad or too long before it's through. Unless they find anything else wrong next time.
I'm sure it's back in with them, I think.
Yeah, I thought that was back again. All I can hear is a John Deere SG. And a Queen Wasp which has just appeared in front of my monitor. Warm weather always seems to bring them things out again. Okay, so I have to come down this side again. Oh, it's coming out. It's been in tested once. It's just in the hands of giants. As far as I'm aware, there's 3 or 4 maps that we know of in there at the moment. At least 3 of which have all been failed at least once already. I won't need to come along this end anymore. I believe Peterville's back in again. Well, those horrible green little worms, they've already spawned behind me up this side. Xboxes, computers, consoles all do that trick from time to time. Just have to fill this top corner in this time as well. Yeah, hopefully that's something Seasons will tackle. Forget how many times Peterville has been through and failed now.
3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, about the same as Meadowgrove, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trouble is, we're struggling to see the things what they're saying Meadowgrove is failing on now.
Yeah, it's just the way they test it, I think.
Yeah. Because when we're playing it, we can't actually find some of the things they're picking up on, can we?
No, they put it through. They look at it like in depth, don't they? I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, if that's why you want the players, how you doing that? Right, so just along this top end again. What is one thing you can't say, Tom, is certainly the case of Meadowgrove is certainly been well tested by Nathan's testers. No two ways about that. And if you do find anything wrong on it when you do get it, then it's something that we've all missed, isn't it, Dal?
Oh, what was that? I was just reading that. What?
Tom was saying about testing of them, modders testing maps, that sort of thing. He said when they do get Meadowgrove, if they do find anything wrong with it, well, that means everyone's missed it, doesn't it? With how much time has been spent actually making sure it is right.
Everything works on that, and that's what annoys me.
Yeah, everything works on it, and the sort of stuff we were finding when we were testing it in the last few versions, well, it's stuff that you wouldn't normally even look for in it.
It said it's, you know, 100% playable.
Yeah. I mean, those of us testing it practically been crawling around on their hands and knees looking at fence posts and all sorts on there.
Yeah.
Making sure they're seated properly. No floating trees, no floating walls, buildings, signs, large potholes in tracks. Which I know you found that one, didn't you, Dal?
What, the pothole?
The big bump in the farm gateway of the
Yeah.
sheep farm.
It's a sheep farm, yeah. It's got a speed bump.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew I was in Dagoins the other day. He asked all of us who is in his admin if we were happy to be in there. Yeah. Basically small stuff, and to a point they're being overly picky. There's certainly nothing I would call excessive there. Haven't seen the list. Certainly was Farm Life. I believe it was a forward controls area and I was selling on there.
Oh yeah, I had dodgy Dell transits.
Yeah.
That right for an Essex transit
Yeah.
van.
It's almost as if he picked them specially for you, Anna.
You know what I mean? See how which you got. Oh, can I have pen?
Yeah. Muggan's here get the most expensive vehicle on there.
It was a really good video though. It was really
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah, it was. Did you read how long it took him to set it up?
No?
Nearly 5 hours to set that auction field up.
Wow.
Somewhere in his server he's saying about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why there's only so many of them a week, innit? It'll take that
Yeah.
long to set one up.
But especially when he does the script when he goes and gets a job and they talk
Yeah.
about what? Do with the
Right.
money. He didn't sell his
Now mine didn't sell on there.
no, you took it back.
This tractor is being sold. Not having 3 John Deeres on the farm. So we'll take that down there when we get a lorry. So now go pick a lorry up. Yeah, I believe that's what I said, about 5 hours all in to set that auction one up, and that's without recording it and editing it. There's a lot
That's
of
crazy.
editing goes on, like all the auctioneers talk and everything. It's not a 5-minute job when you start editing XMLs and that sort of thing, is it?
No.
Especially if it doesn't go right the first time you do it. It's either 4 or 5 hours he said in there. No, there won't be a New Holland coming on here. There's only a select few tractors coming on this one. I haven't found New Holland mod, or newer New Holland mod I particularly want at the moment. Unfortunately. I like this afternoon's 14-minute video I recorded. It's 14 minutes to record it, then took another 10 or 15 to edit and 30 to render it without uploading it, which took another 20 minutes. Good thing is with a new PC I can actually keep recording other videos whilst the previous one renders. It's got more power. The old one I couldn't do them both at once. In 2 seconds. So I turned the light on in here so I could see what I was doing. Right. Let's get rid of that. So those who haven't been on here before, if you're wondering why I'm selling it through the display here, it's because the trigger at the shop doesn't work. Right, now we need to lease ourselves a lorry again. Have it in black.
User entered your channel.
Still in here.
Hello GD. Please don't swear, you are live on air.
I know, I saw the notification.
Yeah, CouchBot was working tonight.
Not my first rodeo. Couchbot?
Yeah, CouchBot put out a notification in my Discord tonight.
I'm presuming Septipus is still not working everywhere else.
Not working in mine either.
I ain't working anywhere.
You'll have to talk me through Couchbot at some point,
Yeah.
I think.
It's actually fairly good because there's a whole readme on how to set it up. It's fairly self-explanatory, that one.
Yeah, Septipus, you just get a page and it's useless.
A nightmare.
Yeah.
CouchBot is a lot more user-friendly. Right.
I thought I was done for the night, to be honest.
I thought you were. When these guys said
no.
you'd sort of sloped off, I thought you were going to bed.
Oh, I give Minnie his shower and everything and kind of whipped me up a bit. So I thought I'll have an hour with you guys and see how I feel then.
Yeah.
And I don't want you talking about me.
Oh, too late for that.
Would we do a thing like that?
Never.
Oh yes, all of you would.
Yeah, let's hope we don't play the stream back. Yeah, this is a nice mod, this one, Farm Life. It's carried out over from ETS. I noticed there's several others now appearing on mod sites as well.
Yeah, they've got the mark, haven't they?
Also, Volvo's has turned up today on one of them.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If they're all as good as this is. It's also a Scania Alien Edition, which should suit you down to the ground.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Just have to remember what I've actually got in store up here. I know there's a lot in there at the moment. Prices of wheat and barley have just finished going up, so we're well in with them. Afraid so, Farm Life. Giants don't have a license for these. For Scanias or Mercs. We ain't got too much wheat in there, but we've got an awful lot of barley in that 223,000 litres. Not on this map, Tom.
Why?
I've got plans for that.
Ah.
I was going to try and get in GE and take the bale throw off it, but I've never seen i3D files like it. So far I've found about 9 of them in there. In the mod file.
I can't work out whether they stop at the trailer trigger. Because if you can widen the gap between the actual baler, or how far would they go without the trailer on?
I feel a test coming on.
You know, would they just? Is it like an infinite rocket trying to find the trailer when it comes out of the back of it?
Be worth a look. I think both you two may get the lorries you want in the end, the way things are going through there. If they started to work their way through ETS's lorries, we now got Scanias and Volvos and Mercs. You'd think they might move on to the Mans, Renaults and DAFs.
Tom, why a Renault?
You know like Renaults, do you? As a lorry.
No, it's like the. I think it's the Renault in game with the indicator. Just goes click, click. Really?
That's fine. That's the old man truck as well.
Was that the one? Is it? Oh.
And the Renault, both of them.
Bell shooting contest. Ah, see? Bailing championships with them. A line of trailers at the end of the field and see how many you can get in.
Be like Tiddlywinks.
Yeah, I'm good at tiddlywinks.
Yeah, that's true. Farm life is. It's very unlikely you're going to get any of these on there.
They have to hold the licenses to get on console, don't they?
Yeah.
Just like the look. That's the bouncy cab one, isn't it? The Magnum, the one with the air suspension and that.
Yeah. Back in the money now.
That's the lay-by from Oakfield. Sorry. We all have our favourites, Tom. I don't know, but I just wouldn't be my first choice.
No. Don't really see many of them about either, do you?
No.
There's one or two working in that Felix store I've seen when I've been down that way.
Look at what Clarkson did to his.
Well, Clarkson could do that to any vehicle.
Very true.
Look what he done to that telegraph pole when they done that rapeseed one.
Oh, that was funny, that was.
They never were allowed back to finish that crop off.
Do you know what? I don't know what happened. Because it was supposed to be, you know, oh, we'll see how it all grows. Blah, blah,
Google
blah,
it.
Hmm?
Just Google it.
Ah, oh, okay.
I think you'll find they were evicted.
Ah,
By the landowner. You can't blame him.
not really. It was when Hammond went shopping in that quadra.
Yeah. Okay, farm life. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. And welcome along, Paul. I think you'll find, Tom, it's what's known as unpredictable. There's a few of the smaller Renault lorries about, but not many of the Magnums.
Ooh. Just seeing a name in chat there reminds me I've got to do something.
I can guess.
Yes, you probably can.
You having fun with my server, Tom? Boomeranging in and out of it. I get this out of the store, though. We won't have space for all the new stuff in there.
Oh. Darling, you doing what I think you're doing? Or ring me?
Silence.
Which one was me?
Yeah.
No,
How many other dials are in here?
didn't hear because of yeah, Riley gobbing it.
Are you on the Minecraft server right now?
Yes, I'm going to help him.
You done?
He's got stuck in his bed apparently.
Typical teenager.
Says Finn or Matthew.
I'm stuck in bed. The worst place to be.
Says this Finn or Matthew.
Finn.
Finn.
Oh, I was gonna say it was Matthew. It's no surprise if he's stuck in bed. Oh, don't start him off, Tom.
God, no, one's enough, to be fair. There ain't enough rage in the world that we could have more than one.
I don't think we could cope with the rage of more than one.
But some would say in sort of alternative dimensions there would be a passive dial. You know, we have the ragey dial.
Yeah.
You know, one would be, I don't know, a clown.
Don't we have that one as well?
I don't know. I wouldn't like to put a label on the clown of our little entourage.
Hmm. I'm the village idiot, I know that much.
Yeah, technically, village idiots turned into jesters, didn't they? Technically.
Yeah.
So maybe that should be then. Maybe you would be the clown. Don't know what that would make me. Broken, obviously.
I'd rather not imagine that one, Tom.
The world would end within a month.
One is more than enough. Did I just have a crow hit me in the face? Certainly looked like it. Sure, a crow just came through the windscreen of this lorry. You see in about 3 or 4 seconds on your screen.
Yep.
Yep, I definitely got hit in the face by a crow, didn't I?
Yes.
Whoa! Lucky that's not in 3D.
Yeah. I didn't know they could do that.
Well, they can walk up walls.
They can now come through windscreens.
I was watching a. I'm not gonna say any names, but I was watching a certain video, and there was talking going on, and there was just two crows walking up the back of a shed. I thought, realism, I like it.
Oh, I can guess which video you're talking about. I think I might have seen them as well.
I nearly put something in the comment section, but I thought better of it.
Wouldn't look good with it.
Oh dear. Oh man.
At least we have money again now. Got a heap of beat to clear up as well. Hi Phil, how are we doing? Not seen you in here for a few days. Are you awake enough to think about streaming, or are you not bothering today, GD?
Nah, not today.
No.
Nope.
Complete day off then.
Yeah, I'm still.
Semi-comatose.
Yeah. No, I need an early one. I've
Yeah.
had just too many late nights, and it's yeah. I've got a couple of big days, as you know, coming up. So.
Yeah. She'll be back at your usual sort of time tomorrow night then.
Hopefully.
All being well.
Yeah, I got to. I don't know actually. No, If I. Oh, that might be a late one tomorrow. Oh, hang on. Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it might be a late one tomorrow. No, hang on. Monday.
Tuesday tomorrow.
No, there might not be a stream for me tomorrow either.
Right.
I don't reckon I'll be back till 6ish.
Okay. So you did decide to do one, that'd be a late one anyway.
Yeah, really late. What I might do is I might set up a rerun.
Yeah.
Use a few and set them up.
Oh well, good, thanks Phil. Been good weather this weekend for getting out with them. I presume you brought them back with you as well, didn't just leave them where you'd been. Some peace and quiet.
Took him to the zoo and left him there.
Yeah, left him in the cage, you brought the lion home.
Probably safer.
I forgot to the teenage years yet, with a head lift off the shoulders, spin 360 degrees, then drop down again.
Yeah, I'm getting close to that with Mini, I think. Got such an attitude problem, that boy.
I've heard it a couple of times now in here when you speak to him.
Oh dear. I think the trouble is because he was diagnosed when he was about 2.5, and he regressed so much. He was so ahead of everything with talking and stuff, and then he just regressed and he barely spoke. So the speech therapist said don't expect too much out of him, just go for like one-word answers. So where you get most of your children to go yes please, or you know whatever, you know, with him it was just as long as we got a yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
So he's kind of been brought up with his speech therapy with just to be abrupt.
Yeah.
You know, so but he does know his P's and Q's, but yeah, he has definitely gone all teen, bless him.
Gone all Kevin.
Oh, don't, yeah. I haven't had an I hate you or anything though, which is nice.
Yet.
Oh dear. I like to think it would never come to that. I'm more of a parent to walk away rather than stand there and have an argument.
Yeah.
You know, as long as I feel like I'm winning by walking away, I'm happy to do it.
It's when he does the same when you try to have a go at him. Don't you turn your back on me when I'm talking to you, my lad. I can't imagine ever hearing that in my life.
Oh god. He's good as gold, really.
Yeah.
We've got friends that have got children with the same diagnosis, and they're a lot worse.
Right.
But we were told to do this, do that, you know, here's a book, you have to do everything by the book. And we went, nope.
Best thing to do, throw the book out the window.
Yeah. I said to the other half, I said, I'm not bringing him up by a book.
No.
No way.
He's not. It's not a textbook condition, is it?
No. You know, so there were certain things that we did do, you know, but a lot of it, I mean, it was the one thing, right? He was right from as soon as he was able to pick something up, he's all been about electronics, always, whether it be, I mean, I think he started off with a DS, you know, and he's just progressed from there, and as you know, he's got everything. Poor little sod. But that was the one thing they said. They said don't give him, I think it was something like more than an hour a day of screen time.
Right.
And I threw that completely out the window. And I said no, he can have as much as he wants.
Yeah.
And he is an absolute genius on that computer.
You've found something that he can focus on, haven't you?
Yeah. And it's all self-taught.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not. I don't regret doing it.
No.
Doing it that way. So I think that's the main thing.
You know, probably. I think you said I'm in the rare position that I've actually met him, haven't I?
Yes. Yep. You're the only one
Yeah.
that's actually met him. Everyone is in TeamSpeak has heard him.
Oh yes.
But yeah, you're the only person to have actually met him. So, an honoured privilege.
He didn't run screaming for the hills or anything when he saw me, so...
No, I did tell him to beware.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Always best.
I give him prior warning.
Yeah.
He had his head too far into his iPad to even care.
And his McDonald's.
Oh yes. Yes, yes.
Certainly
he has.
into his McDonald's more than his iPad when I first got there, weren't he?
Yeah. But as you saw, you know, as soon as that McDonald's is gone, it's I want to go.
Yeah.
You know, and that is one of the biggest problems with him. Taking him to a zoo, you know, when you're talking like 30 or 40 quid to go out and go to walk around a zoo, you can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Take him to somewhere like Banham, for instance. You know, one of the small zoos. Literally, I don't know, half an hour, and he's done.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Problem is, Banham is now extortionate to get into during peak season, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's because they're all now teamed up, aren't they? That's the Dinosaur Park and Africa Alive. They're all the big three or something, aren't they called now? Or something.
I've been Africa. I've been there. Africa Alive.
Yeah.
Keswick.
That'd be,
We went there. We went up to Yarmouth, didn't we?
yeah, it's
What
not
I-
too far from there.
Yeah.
What I don't understand with the Dinosaur Adventure Park, I don't get why that is more expensive for an adult than it is a child.
No.
Considering that is kind of child based.
Yep. So I haven't actually been there. I've been to Africa Alive and Banham Zoo a few times. Or Banham a few times anyway, the other one once. It's a bit
We
further for
bought-
me.
Yeah, we bought a season pass, which allowed us to go into all three
Yeah.
for. I don't know if that lasted 12 months or whether that was just throughout the summer season, but yeah, we did that because the other half's got kids from and they were five and 6.
Right.
So we just used to take them out, and it was cheaper to do that as a season pass than it was just to sort of pay to go out.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, actually you might have heard of it. Did you ever hear of Pettit's?
Yep.
Yeah, we've been there a lot. What I liked about Pettit's was you go once, pay full price, and if you keep your receipt, it's half price
Oh, that's handy.
for the next time you go.
The one I hear a lot about now is Bewilderwood.
Yeah, I haven't been. The other place is Go 8.
Yeah. Then we've got a couple around this way. We've got Melsop,
Oh god, yeah.
which ain't far from here, and Stowe Bardolph Rare Breeds. So they've got quite an impressive play area inside there.
Oh, what's that zoo?
It's one at Cromer.
Yeah, the one at Cromer's Amazonia. Is that the one at Cromer?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one.
There's one out near Roxham.
Yeah. It's Roxham Barnes is one that's got a few bits and pieces there.
Yeah, there's a zoo. I think it's actually not classed as a zoo. It's an animal park, and that's the only zoo I've ever been to that has get this right. It's either a lynx or a panther.
Yeah.
But they've got a tiger enclosure that you can actually walk up through, like the trees,
Yeah.
go into a viewing area above the tigers.
Which one, Phil? The Rare Breeds place? You mean? Yeah. That Rare Breeds one has got trampoline sunk in the ground outside, outdoor play equipment, big outdoor sand pit undercover, and a huge inside adventure playground.
Longleat's down Somerset way, isn't it?
Longleat's a safari park, so that's a drive through, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I've
I
been
wouldn't-
there. It's quite crazy.
I wouldn't take my truck in there.
No, you might get something get in the back.
Yeah. Oh, that I've heard of, Phil. When I went to a Millsop with my now ex-partner and her little boy, he had a bad experience there. One of the pygmy
Right.
goats started eating his shorts. I come up to him, hung off his shorts and started chewing on them. Put him off goats for a little while. No, never been to either of them, Tom.
Been to Colchester.
Right, I think we got our finances back in a good position now.
Ah, Thrigby Hall.
That's
what
the
I was
one.
trying to think of.
Yeah, I can picture it now you've said it. Isn't that one what's in the same little group as Banham and them as well? Or was that the independent one, the lot?
I think that's the independent one, or I always used to be.
Yeah.
It was weird because we went there one day and that was £7 an adult and like £3 a child
Yeah.
when we went to Thrigby. And we said for what it was, we'd go there, you know, like once a year. And we went there the following year and that had tripled in price in 12 months. But yeah, I think it's something like 20 quid an adult now or something.
Yeah, now it goes as Wildlife Gardens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not actually zoo or anything.
No, but they've got, you know, like the aviary and stuff where you actually walk through and all the birds are flying around. You know, I mean, it is a nice place to go, but, and as I said, you can walk through the trees
Yeah.
above the cages and stuff.
Got a bit of an issue there then, 1174. Girls on the digger and the boy in the house. A lot of these places, that's better to buy a season pass now, isn't it?
Yeah. Amazing what you can, the money you can save.
Yeah. Yeah, I have heard of that one as well, Phil. Have you not been house trained properly, Tom? Is that why it's like a zoo in your house?
We went to Blackpool once for that kind of holiday.
Yeah.
Ended up buying a season pass for the main attractions. Saved us something like 100 and something quid.
Yeah, Blackpool's our last family holiday before we lost my father when I was 15.
I think Blackpool gets a bit of a bad rep, to be honest.
Well, if the hotel's anything like the one we stayed in, it deserved it.
I
Yeah.
must thank you, others.
We've been twice. First time we went, we stayed at a Haven holiday let place, right?
That's
And
not
it-
far from the front, is it?
It was disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, literally disgusting. Right, we went in, and the beds had no covers on. Right, you had to take your own bed in, which we knew anyway. But the mattress on one of the beds just had a big brown stain in the middle of it. Right,
No.
and I complained, as you do, and they said, "Oh, we'll move you to a higher spec caravan." And it was it was a bit better, but not by a great deal. You know, even the mattress in the other one still had stains on it, and you sit there going, really? And that's Haven, which is
Yeah.
quite well known.
I think you can probably associate what 1174 is just put in chat, can't you, GD?
Technology daft only wants to play his Xbox. Autism, dude. Yeah, that's the next superpower, my man.
Yeah, exactly. That's how my boys are.
Yeah.
As you said, like with PCs and stuff.
Yeah. They're going to take over the world, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed at quite a lot of Havens. I think we only had one issue with the caravan dirty, but that would be pretty good.
We booked a late Blackpool Illuminations holiday in autumn half term, back when I was sort of 15. The hotel was nicknamed Faulty Towers after we got there.
Oh man.
The woman clipped about on high heels with makeup done with a shotgun, that sort of thing, and plaster trowel.
Wow.
The only reason we kept there was the food was good.
So you must have. So you stayed on the front then, did you?
A little bit back off the front, but not too far back.
Because I thought staying outside of Blackpool. I can't remember where we stayed when we with the Haven. I know it was about. I think that was nearer to Wales than it was to Blackpool. I think.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do both. I wanted to sort of look into Wales and also go to Blackpool. But the second time we went went to Pontins in Southport, which ain't far from Blackpool.
No.
And that was a lot better.
Right, we need to get our new tractor. And there's only one for the job, provided I remember to install it, and there it is. We have a 6920S with a full set of front weights on it. So Trelleborgs, GPS, front fenders. Can't remember the name of it. Phil, I really can't. Going back to 1995. Alright, 6920S. No front loader. I'm only getting this to tease, of course. Milton and Dal have heard it. So this is the one I've done the mod review on, but I've been in Giant's editor with it. So it no longer has a number plate on this side of the back. It's had the number plate bracket moved to the correct side for the UK and the number plate removed. And it's had another little tweak done to it.
Is the one that turned white?
No, that was the one I was drilling with. This one does something a lot better when you start it up. I think I might want to just turn the sound down a bit for this.
Oh, I need to hear this. I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I modified the sound files on it to make it sound how a 6920S should sound.
Ooh, I like that.
I thought you might.
Is that tractor sounded in game?
That's what I was doing after you left me last night on here.
Oh, that's got a nice rumble to it.
Yeah, they're the sound files off the 7810 mod. I originally had the 6250R sound files in game, but I've completely re-engineered the sound section of the XML, and I didn't break it once.
I kind of, I wish you could rev your tractor.
Yeah,
The only way you can do that is with that gearbox. I hate it.
so it still needs a couple of little tweaks done to it. I think that 50k sticker's going to be removed because that's annoying me. It's not mounted level. Sounds good inside as well. Yeah, that's the next bit to work on, Tom. Actually sorting out how to do the number plate for it. Then that can have the number plate of my old 6920S put on it. Hopefully that thing has long since gone to the scrapyard into a different country. Amount of trouble that was. I think we're in desperate need of this device. Sounds how a John Deere should sound from this era.
Oh, you're going to make me play FS.
You haven't got this tractor.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
I might have to bring you into Motherboard.
I better just serve as this sprayer actually, because it's done quite a bit of work. Yep, several weeds now. They're growing as quick as I could drill the field. Sound better than I thought it would as well. So it does need the hoses sorted out on the back of it because they don't connect up, I don't think. Well, someone told me the hoses didn't work on here in my mod review. Well, it looks like the hoses are plugged in to me there. One of the people who commented on the review yesterday said the hoses didn't work on the back. It's interesting.
What did you? Maybe it's certain things that don't.
It was a modded plough I put on the back, so it might have been that. Because say it should work, so I think the...
Don't the implements need to be compatible with hoses?
Yeah, I think that's probably what the problem was with it. Yeah, just finding something suitable, Tom. Sort of looking through mods for decent sound files, what could fit. And the 7810 was the one which sprung to mine straight away. Oh, that's changed colour quick. And we've got the checkerboard headland again. Great. Just love it when fields germinate like this. I thought it was weeds down there, but it's actually the wheat. Now that does sound nice. This is as close as you can zoom into it though, unfortunately.
Oh, done it again.
How's this sort of fitting for what you were talking about me to earlier, GD?
Possibly.
Yeah? Okay, it's got a small error if you put front linkage on it, but nothing too major. I don't know if it would work on you know where though. It's been tested for that.
Ah. Yeah, don't know.
A bit more complicated than that, 1174. Took me a little while to work out how to do it and to find the relevant bits in the XMLs to do so. It's easy once you work out how, as long as it works okay. Only if I could find the right one to take it off, Tom. I'm not sure how that goes about being coded and everything into the game then.
Because there's probably a sound file on the internet somewhere anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's as simple as just adding.
No.
Because you can easily add it into the folder, but it's all to do with the XML, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything I've done on here was done in the XML,
Yeah.
apart from the number plate. All the sound stuff was XML editing. Which is where it can go wrong big style. Mind you, so can GE. Anyone who's in my Discord will know that.
Yes, GE and GD do not really go together.
Neither does GE and GAV either. Although it did last night with this.
Yeah, I took the number plates off that Fed. Didn't break
Yeah.
that, to my knowledge. I've never used it. but I don't know what it is, just breakages just seem to follow me around. So.
Yeah. 17 is a bit more of a challenge, Tom, if you want to bring sounds across from that. They're all a different sort of file.
Yeah, we looked at that, didn't we?
Yeah. They've now got the OGG files and their WAV files in 17, aren't they, from memory?
Yeah, but I think WAV files do work. Because in that case, they've got OGG and Wave.
Interesting.
So I don't know if the OGG ones overwrite the Wave ones, or what. You know, whether they'll pick them up and the Wave ones are just in the folder.
Yeah.
But there are two different sorts of games that down files in them.
This certainly sounds the part though. Looks like we're about to have a lot of combining to do again though. Well, that way you didn't want to die. Nice looking combination, these two together.
Yeah, well, that John Deere is nice on goes well on Meadow Grove.
Yeah, I knew it would.
It's a nice size,
Yep, I thought it would.
along with them fence as well.
Yeah. I think that's where Nathan's using this one.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Right. Get this on GPS now. Once we find the rough drilling direction. I wouldn't have thought so, Tom. That might be a bit too much to incorporate. Surprised it's actually quite heavy for this tractor, the way that's sitting. I think I've actually turned off the no, I haven't. Can't do that, I'm afraid. 1174. This is only version 1 of this mod anyway, so there may be other improvements come out on the actual one. Spraying as the sun go down. Yeah, I may consider that one once I've actually done what I want on this. It's more using it to test what I have done at the moment. Actually, nothing's going to go catastrophically wrong with it. About all we've got left to do before it's time to start combining now, on there. I have seen them, Tom. Not a big fan of them though.
Yeah, I had I think it was a black, I think it was 6R. I put it on Meadow Grove and that just completely killed the FPS.
Yeah. It's funny how some of them do that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. 1174. You talk about the modded Pumas that I reviewed weeks ago now, those ones. The loaded joystick just bugs me on this when you haven't got the loader on it. That's there. Everything else is right in here though. My one of these didn't have those lower two mirrors on the mirror arms either, which seemed to be hung there with sky hooks. looking at them. Can't actually see anything holding them on.
Not them hooks we were looking at last night, no?
No, not them ones.
Okay.
Actually,
Let's go.
can you see an issue? One set of wing mirrors. 2 wing mirrors. 1 wing mirror, 2 wing mirrors. I think there's a slight problem there. Might have a look at that one as well.
What am I seeing? I'm confused.
Look at the wing mirrors, outside or inside. Got 2 mirrors on each side on the inside and 1 on the outside.
Oh, you broke it, Gav.
I think this is coming back into GE again. To find out where those ones are coming from.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Right, that might be fairly easy to do then. Might be. I'll try something like that. So it's the current in-game maximum with the Puma sound files that off the ones I looked at you want trying. Might be as easy as the way I've done this one. Definitely one set of wing mirrors there on the outside. So he's took those wing mirrors off something else, not quite anything else with it. Yeah, but then it is on most of them, Tom. So I'll have a look at this again tomorrow probably. See if I can find out where they're originating from. We'll just get this field finished for tonight. That sounds interesting. You have to try not to have a rage with that when you might do some serious damage to it. Not too much more left in there now. Another round or so in there, I should think. A bit more up this end. Now heading to, it's slightly wider. Haven't used it long enough yet, Tom. It's the first time I've actually used it since I modded it, so I don't know about that one. Wheels certainly do. I'd hazard to guess it probably needs a software setup. Might be wrong, but see what I can come up with this tomorrow. Have a look at the other few bits on there which aren't quite right at the moment. Between other jobs. A few bits and pieces to do for work as well while I'm off. And of course the burger van to visit. Might have to skip the next one at the top end and just do the small one first before we run all the way down this end. Sprayer's starting to get a bit empty now. about half a tank left. You mean you don't want to stare off the joysticks as well? Skip that one. Let's do this little one here. And a small bit of that bit as well. Further down than I thought it did. That's these little green pests dealt with on this field then. This tractor does look good with the in-game John Deere loader fitted to it as well. So those fields are ready for harvest. Looks like the barley around our sugar beet through there is as well. That would also mean that some of the sugar beet is ready, I believe. So let's just get this small bit here. So go out this end. Spray needs a refilling now. And there's a bit to do the other side of this field yet, but we'll refill the sprayer first. Well, that does sound nice from inside. Looks like the bonnet is dirty now. Let's see if I remove those extra mirrors tomorrow. Work out where they are and how they got there. Yes, the tractor does get dirty, to ask your earlier question, Tom. Actually looks like it gets dirty in the right places as well. Got what look like splashes up the bonnet. Smearing on the weights. It's not just sort of going dirty in big blocks, it's going dirty as if mud has splashed onto it on here. Looks quite decent. That's where we're going to finish tonight, so I'll just mute you guys for a couple of seconds there.
Right.
Sound muted. Microphone muted.
So, I shall be back on here tomorrow night probably, for a short while. So, I'll see you again then, hopefully. But for now, that's all for tonight, so I'll say thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye for now.